What is up, Bro Coverage? I am your host, Nick. Today we are addressing the Chris Tabor immediately following Bucs game press conference where he tells us how it is. Hopefully he comes in there with a lot of fire, but also is able to keep things, above water. So let's break it down.
Hey, I thought it was all over.
This is Chris Tabor immediately following the Bucs win against our Panthers. Please, please, please bring some positivity. Let's jump into it.
All right, I'll go ahead and get started.
First of all, off rip, better shirt, mid hat, I would say. Not a great hat, mid, but it just looks so much crisper for some reason. Whatever lighting we did for this, we need to do more of this.
Just with regards to injuries, everybody finished the game, so I think we came out of that pretty good. Compliment the Bucs. We took the lead there, and then they came back and had the big play to go ahead on us. But I was proud of our guys coming back. We had an opportunity to win the game on the last drive. So, we have to continue to work to get better. I know that's a lot of big coach speak, but we're going to keep going. So with that, I'll answer any questions.
A lot of people have a controversy about the 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 play calling, the execution, all that other stuff. And I couldn't agree more. I'm not going to bash him for that. Again, interim, newer, but he does have a pretty decent pedigree. If you haven't checked out our Chris Tabor breakdown video, go check that out. Overall, I agree it is coach speak and everything like that, but he's honestly just coming off of a loss, a tough one where we probably should have won, but unfortunately we fall to the Bucs. Another, in division rival that we're just kind of slow walking. The upcoming week we're going to be playing the Saints. Actually, shout out the beer run. I'll be on there talking about that with them. And yeah, I'm open. So far, we got rid of Frank. We've identified the personnel problems. The line has been a little tough. Again, Bryce hasn't had the time to distribute the ball. The wide receivers haven't gotten separation. We've had a secondary that has been plagued by injuries, or defense in general has been plagued by injuries. So there's a lot going into this, so he gets a lot of slack. But I agree with him. It's coach speak.
Speaking of that, in the last series, you're 3rd and 1, and you pass the ball on 3rd and 4th down. Can you take us through the decision to do that?
Those are the decisions. Those are the two plays that they liked, so that's what we went with.
Did you have any input on that, or could you have Chris? The day where obviously Chuba looked pretty good on the ground.
Yeah, I thought we got our running game going there a little bit more, and we stuck with it. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win, so right back to work.
I do think it's a little bit of fool's gold, though, the whole 100+ for Chuba, as the Bucs were very plagued, especially in the middle. So we should have run the ball more. We should have gotten Miles Sanders involved more. There's a lot of stuff. But overall, I think that we had a good game plan, but this is just falling back onto what we did last year. Play defense hard, run the ball. Any team can do that. We just are the only ones that seem to keep just going back to that same well, expecting different results. We were not able to have a ton of explosiveness to be able to come back. So once that 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 went by, it was pretty much over at that point. Unfortunately, very upsetting. But obviously, you can see it on his face with his body language. Again, a little bit more tucked in, kind of like Evero was. We're going to see if he opens up a little bit more. I hope so.
So my question was, did you weigh in at all on those 3rd and 4th down?
No, I let the coaches coach, and I got a lot of faith in them. I think they do a great job, so that's what we did.
What do you want the man to do? Do you want him to just walk over there and be like, do what Frank Reich did, basically remove the ability of Thomas Brown to do something? No. Let them coach. They live and die by these decisions, so this is not really hurting Chris's, because most people don't believe he will be the head coach moving forwards. It's hurting Thomas Brown's, cachet with others, and it's hurting Evero's. So, I don't really know the best way to answer that question. So I think he answered it as best as you could, given the situation.
Was JC on a pitch count?
Yes, he was. That was our original plan coming in. I mean, the guy just came off a major injury, and you just don't put that type of player out there to play the entire game. He's a really good football player, and I'm glad he's back with us. And that's what you have to do in order to have that player for the rest of the year.
Critique for the Panthers whenever they do these press conferences, you oftentimes cannot hear the other guy. I can hear him very, very, very lightly, but there's plenty of times where all of a sudden we'll have a low audio that goes to a higher audio. Whoever is the Carolina's PR people or audio, video, whatever it may be, you guys really need to fix this. This is a bit ridiculous. There's a lot of times where the camera's out of focus, where you can't hear the reporter really, and the coach is having to like reiterate it. We should be able to hear these people. It's 2023. We can't even get a recording of a press conference right. Come on, guys.
I'll give it the offensive coaches on that. I thought that we struggled there a little early in the second half, but then we kind of got going, and I was proud of the guys putting together that drive and sustaining that and getting us in the end zone there. So we'll keep chopping wood. That's what we're going to do.
Chris, what happened with Brian Burns getting ejected?
Apparently there was they said the officials told me that he hit someone in there, and he knows better than that, and I got a lot of confidence in him, and that was an unfortunate thing. So we'll address it and move on.
It's anything to kill him for. Obviously, a lot of people are going off the Dre Greenlaw thing that happened with the Niners-Eagles game. I do think that the coaches are inserting themselves a little bit. Burns obviously knows that he didn't act the way he should have. But overall, I don't think that really affected the game as much. A lot of people have pretty much said that Burns is minimized. Burns is one of the main reasons why I'm still a Carolina Panthers fan. So if we do get rid of him, I will just I committed myself. If it happens in midseason and we get, or obviously it can't happen midseason now, but in the offseason, if we let him go, I am suspending my Carolina fandom for a full year, doing breakdowns only. I'll still watch every game, every snap, everything, even the all 22. I just won't buy any Panthers merch, go to Panthers games, or do anything. I think that Burns is the defensive piece we really need to build around, since we don't have a top flight corner, since we took JC over Surtain, or even Sauce down the road. But overall, I'm just blown away by it. Burns needs to be on this team. He should have been paid in 2021, but here we are.
Chris, a couple guys, Chuba, who we talked about, but also Mingo, looked like they were more involved than we've seen in previous weeks. Was that kind of a conscious effort?
Both really good players. And they got touches. I liked it. I thought that really for the most part we tried to get the ball out quickly. We took some shots downfield, and obviously I thought Chuba ran the ball well there. So real proud of those guys, something to build on, and hopefully we can make it better next week.
The body language is starting to open up a little bit more and everything. I mean, granted, we're already almost done with the press conference. But overall, I just think that this is what we want. We want him to be happy. We want him to be, like I said, more open, more like, yeah, man, I'm going to answer these questions and I'm going to give you a half decent answer, and not just, yeah, man, we're chopping wood for next week. He definitely gives those answers like he did before. But this is what we're looking for. We're looking for those little nuggets here and there. So if you guys happen to catch any of them, drop them down in the comments. Let's let this man finish.
How did you like just the team's response this week? I know you didn't get the win, but just...
No, I love those guys. I do. And I'll jump in a foxhole with those guys any day of the week. I feel for them. I mean, losing stinks, and it's hard, and it's frustrating. But at the same time, you can handle things two ways, and that's what we talked about. You can either handle it with character, or you can handle it with compromise. So which one is it going to be? And I like our guys. So we'll just keep working.
Anything else?
Thanks, everybody.
Conference, nice and easy, quick one for you guys today. overall, I thought this was fine. Again, this is immediately following the games. This was not going to be as in-depth. He's not going to be able to sit down, look at tape, do all that other stuff, give us a real in-depth analysis. That'll be in our next video. Make sure to check us out. I put out these breakdowns on the regular. Right now, it's focused on the Carolina Panthers, but it will be expanding to our entire division of the South starting in Week 14, so check that out. Otherwise, my name is Nick. This is Roll Coverage. You have a great rest of your night.